Ron Paul has been a one-man wrecking crew in this whole process. He took out Rick Perry, he took out Newt Gingrich in Iowa, and now he was the most effective in attacking Santorum.
I think I have never heard a more dangerous answer for American security than the one that we just heard from Ron Paul.
You're trying to dramatize this, that we have to go and treat Iran like we've treated Iraq and kill 1 million Iraqis, and 8,000 some Americans have died since we've gone to war. You cannot solve these problems with war. You can solve the problems if we follow our Constitution, go to war, only when we declare the war, go in and win them and get them over with, instead of this endless fighting and this endless attitude that we have enemy all around the world.
But as president, I stand on the side of the American people.
Congressman Paul, what they're doing is cutting $1 trillion out of the defense budget.
They're not cutting anything out of anything. All this talk is just talk. Believe me.
Iran is a country that has been at war with us since 1979.
The senator is wrong on his history. We started it in 1953 when we sent in a coup, installed the Shah, and the reaction, the blowback came in 1979. It's been going on and on because we just plain don't mind our own business. That's our problem. We're building up this case just like we did in Iraq. Build up the war propaganda. There was no Al-Qaeda in Iraq, and they had nuclear weapons, and we had to go in. I'm sure you supported that war as well. Okay. It's time we quit this. It's time. It's trillions of dollars we're spending on these wars.
He ducks behind this. He's for this balanced budget amendment, but voted 5 times to increase the national debt. So what's your excuse for that? That's trillions of dollars. You kept this thing going.
Does your governor deserve all that credit?
Not quite. I'm a taxpayer there. My taxes have gone up. Our taxes have doubled since he's been in office. Our spending has gone up double. Our debt has gone up nearly triple. So, no, and 170,000 of the jobs were government jobs. So I would put a little damper on this, but I don't want to offend the governor because he might raise my taxes or something.
And I will tell you, it's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
You need 5.
Oh, 5, okay. So commerce, education, and
He received a lot of money from Freddie Mac. Now, Freddie Mac is essentially a government organization. While he was earning a lot of money from Freddie Mac, I was fighting over a decade to try to explain to people where the housing bubble was coming from.
Speaker Gingrich, recently Dr. Paul referred to you as a chicken hawk.
Dr. Paul makes a lot of comments. It's part of his style.
People who don't serve when they could and they get 3 or 4 or even 5 deferments they have no right to send our kids off to war and not be even against the wars that we have. I'm trying to stop the wars, but at least, I went when they called me up.
Dr. Paul has a long history of saying things that are inaccurate and false. The fact is, I never asked for deferment. I was married with a child. It was never a question.
When I was drafting, I was married and had 2 kids, and I went.
I wasn't eligible for the draft. I wasn't eligible for the draft.